California Coastal Layers sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know what, Dero, this could be a long summer right now. You can't win a division in May, but you certainly can play yourself out of a division in May, and they need to turn things around in a big way right now.
Yeah, the way this team has played the early parts of this season, we find ourselves in May, but you know what? You can't help but look at the 25-man roster they're putting forth and notice to yourself that, hey, a lot of these guys might not be here if they don't get this turned around.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Dahl, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting third baseman.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Dahl leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Taylor has it. And there are 2 away now. In is Gerardo Parra, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Taylor has a play, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. German Marquela gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Mund. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Justin Turner waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hara on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hara is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-2 pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. 2 out, nobody on. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
There's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, German Marquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
This is foul right side. Valaika, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, left-hander fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Marquez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Two pitches fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. trying to pick things up where he left up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Nolan Arenado touches them all. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. 2-1 to Gerardo Parra.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Trevor Story. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Standing in, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. Parra sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 2. Favorable call in there for a strike.
1 and 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Count still at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-1 home. Misses up and in.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He had a sac fly earlier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in once again, Max Mund. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Shoots this one over to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockies are out in front 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. David Dahl will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Full count. Here it comes. Count still full. 3-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High in the air down the right field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other
Now
ballpark.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 47.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Arenado, the runner at second with 1 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in the jam.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He was a ground out victim last time up. Still only 1 out in the inning. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance, Tony Walters. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 5-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odie.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. One out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put this.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now a 5-1 ball game. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Ready for another shot now. Herman Marquez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A ball and 2 strikes. Barnes, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Heading out it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing line. Out goes Peterson. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Valaika onto the grass, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 3-1. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. Rockies lead it 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Hard hit ball to short. Taylor's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story singled home a run in his last time up. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains 5-2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt.
Arenado with the bare hand. We'll try again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed. And
when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Chase Utley would be next. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you've been out there,
this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he just manages to get his hand in. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is under it, and the inning is over. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Logan Forsythe will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. On the move is Kemp. 1 out.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. That'll bring in the versatile Ika. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. DJ LeMahieu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
DJ LeMahieu.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set. Now the pitch. On the ground left side. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. In is Gerardo Parra. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52.
Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. hit in the air down the right field line. Dahl's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Full count now. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 4 for 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that's a fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. 1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Kemp at second with 2 down. In the air out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 8 full. Colorado's out in front 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 14.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 14.
Striding in for the Rockies, Tony Walters. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 2 for 4. One and one. Here it is. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing further in the Colorado 9th. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They'll need 1 to tie. It's a 7-6 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Wade Davis. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 22.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now another 2-2. To third. Arenado's got it. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Side, it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there.
The 2-2 one more time. Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And in the past against Wade Davis, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 2-1 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Colorado took the lead in inning and rode that until the very end. German Marquez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.